Here we go.
A.J. Toney kicking it to the ever-dangerous Marcus Davis. He does call for the fair catch. Wisely, as he had 3 defenders in his face, but the Carver Rams with their best starting field position of the night. They'll have it at their own 48.
Nice punt by E.J. that time, too. Carver slowly making their way to the field.
Young rolling out. He's going to look. Thought he had Marcus Davis. Now he's going to come this near sideline, incomplete. That was broken up beautifully. Defending the play, I believe it was Ahmad.
Yeah,
Ahmad Williams, the senior, coming up to make the breakup. Looked momentarily, though, and I saw Marcus Davis, his speedster, going to the backfield. Thought he might turn around and try to throw it back. If he did, boy, if that's setting up for something later on, I hope defensive coordinator Jim Vakakis saw that, because Marcus Davis, with his speed, he would have gone untouched.
Yeah, he was breaking free there. But I tell you, one thing this Carver quarterback better be, and he's aware of, is the tenacious rush that our guys are giving him.
He's going to step up, just straight up, design run for the quarterback, Matthew Young.
Ball's out.
The ball did come loose. They're going to mark it down. I think I heard a whistle before the ball was stripped as Matthew Young was being suspended there in midair. They're going to rule it down. Might just be shy of the first down marker, so it's going to be 9, maybe 10 yards on the pickup for the talented junior quarterback, Matthew Young.
Yeah, Chris Hall was there on the tackle on that play.
Call it third down and very short. Another timeout. We'll take it as well. 10:52 left here in the second quarter. 14-0 Mustangs. Big third down coming up for Carver. All right, welcome back. Third down. We'll call it half a yard. Matthew Young is going to keep it. Matthew Young.
No, sir.
No, sir. He didn't get it, I don't believe. Where are they going to mark his forward progress? Chris Young there on the play. Michael Scales there as well. Well, they say he's short. They got good penetration that time.
Yeah, that time I take Chris came up and just hit him and held on, and it was he stopped him short of the first down.
So Roderick Carson, no hesitation. Maybe they'll try to get it the cheap way. Try to draw Jackson Olin offside. Actually lost half a yard. We'll call it a fourth and a good yard. He's going the other way. And I don't know if he got it. Just depends on where they spot it.
I tell you what, if he got it, it isn't much, like you say. Q stopped him.
He's getting a back foot spot. This could be very interesting. Where that ball is spotted. You see the Carver coach is not happy with the initial spot. They're going to bring in the chains. I don't know.
It's going to be close either way. Quindarius Robinson was right there on the stop. It's short. It's short.
Well,
not
he's
even
well
close.
Short. Roderick Carson having a word with the official. The official on the far side of the field, he was the one that made the call. And when I saw the back foot spot, I could see, first of all, the spot itself, but then the reaction of the Carver coaches.
They knew. Ooh, yeah. So it's good defensive stand by the Mustangs. Gives them the ball on their own 42 with about 9:57 left.
And I think after watching the replay, the knee might have touched, and that's why the spot was placed where it was. David Robertson on first down. Robertson got a yard before he was stacked up, driven back. It'll be 2nd down and 9 with 9:45 left. Here in the opening half of football. Tank Ward calls out instructions to his offensive line. David Robertson back there in the backfield. He's got A.J. Toney lined up in the slot in this near side. Hand it off to David. David, tough finding any kind of yards here lately against the Ram defense. They've really solidified that front. Play picked up.
I don't think it just no gain.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a battle up front right there. We're going to have to do something to loosen that line up somehow.
Brandon got pressure.
Whoa.
Brought down. Coming in for the sack, it was Tobias Jones. Tobias Jones.
He got there quick, didn't he?
Yep. He slung him down, and Tank holding his shoulder pads momentarily. And A.J. Toney will have to come in to punt to the ever-dangerous Marcus Davis, who was forced to call for a fair catch and make it the last time the Rams got the football.
Yeah, Tank just had absolutely no chance on that play. A.J. needs to get off another good punt like he did the last time.
Well, this one coming to the sideline does take a bit of a Mustang roll. An effective punt. As A.J. looks at his counterpart, number 3, and says, no, I don't want to kick it to you either. Because if you get by these guys, I'm going to be the guy that's going to have to chase you down. But make no mistake, I can chase you down.
Yeah. I'd put my money on A.J.
Yeah, I'm not betting against him. 44-yard line, that's where they spot it. Carver has it. Exactly 8 minutes left here in this second quarter. Very good friend of mine is here with us tonight. It is former Indiana Hoosier standout wide receiver and defensive back in Indianapolis Colt, Ray Fisher. So we're going to have Ray. Ray actually has been really impressed with the play of A.J. Toney. We're going to have Ray break it down in perspective from a standout at the college level and the NFL level as well. He's going to join us later on in the quarter.
I really enjoyed talking with him and listening to some of his stories.
Pressure coming. Good throw from Matthew Hill as he was hit as he threw. Michael McFarland back there as well as Jacorian Wren, incomplete. He was trying to find Kenneth Williams. Second down, tried the same thing. Same result, different receiver. DeAnthony Threet this time is the intended Ram on the pass from Matthew Young. It's 3rd down and 10.
That time Antonio Spencer, number 15, number 15 was over there to make sure if he did catch the ball, he was not going to get it much yardage after the catch. What do they call that? Yak?
Yards up to catch.
Yep, little yak. AJ has a few of those.
Or yards after contact. Matthew Young had to pick it up. Now he's going to throw.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted. It was deflected, I believe, by Bentley. And then off of the deflection, the interception was made by LeKevin DeBruce. Let's take a look at the replay. Interesting play. It's the second turnover on the night for the Rams. Matthew Young fumbling the football. then picking it up and trying to make a play. It was well defended on the JO defense, and this crowd on their feet. The band is rocking, and silence on the other side of the field from the Carver faithful, who've made the trip just down the road.
Tell you what, Landrum, that might be that turnover we needed right there to spark this offense a little bit more. Although we're up 14-0, I'd like to see us cash in and get one more score for halftime.
Tank's going to hand it off. It's David Robertson.
Ooh,
Boy, he is hit, but hey, give him credit. He still got 1-2 yards.
Yes, he did, and he was hit. Who is that? Number 8 for Carver come up from his safety position and put a really good load on
I misspoke on the deflection. The deflection was actually made by Ahmad Williams, number 13. He was back there. He got his hand on it. And then LeKevin DeBruce with the interception.
Ahmad Williams was right there on Johnny on the spot.
Gonna load up fire. Kentrell Calhoun hangs onto the football, keeps his feet, moves the pile. It's going to be good for a first down. Hey, you want to talk about yards after the catch, yards after contact? There's your example, my friend.
That was it. I mean, he was a good 4 yards short of the first down when he got hit and just kept fighting, and he wasn't going to go down. He got that first down. Nice job there. Little yak there, Kentrell. Little yak.
So first down from the 45. Bob Carver. They're going to open it up. It's Isaiah Harris.
Look at him.
On his feet. He is brought down by his cleat at the 20, or he was gone. Isaiah Harris, running back turned wide receiver this year. Why not have a weapon like him? It was a great play call. Nobody was looking that way, and Isaiah Harris, number 5, found himself wide open.
He was, Landrum, and I tell you what, I love the play calling here. You know, they're really doing a good job stopping our run. We're opening it up here with the pass. That's going to open that run up.
Kaysen Jones, the running back. Freshman gets the carry. Kaysen lowers his shoulders. 2 players from Carver collided violently there around the 20-yard line. Both seem to be okay as they get to their feet quickly. Meanwhile, it was a gain of 2 yards for Kaysen Jones.
Yeah, here we're moving the ball here right before halftime.
And a catch is still made. I tell you what.
That is an excellent catch.
Give credit to Justin Walker for the concentration award of the night. Justin Walker, as he was, I guess it was inadvertent, but falling down, and he still held on to the football. The defender got tangled up with him, was at his feet. As we take a look at the replay.
They're saying first and goal.
David Robertson, not much.
There's nothing there right now. We got to hand it to this Carver defensive line. They're doing a pretty decent job. I think David's coming out. Looks like something's going on with him there. Everybody split on the left side with a single wide out on the right.
Tony now lines up alongside. I'm going to hand it to AJ.
Oh, yes. Look at
Tony.
that.
Tony, touchdown. Why not AJ Tony?
Now, that's an example of the Tony move right there. The Tony, a 10-yard run, AJ. Nice job.
So it'll be Tank Ward lining up for the 2-point conversion. J.O. trying to add to that lead. At 4:32 left. Isaiah Harris coming in motion. Isaiah, can he get in there? No, there's a flag down at the 4-yard line. But pleased to be joined by the gentleman I was just mentioning, former Indiana Hoosier standout wide receiver, kick returner, defensive back his senior year, Indianapolis Colt, Ray Fisher. Ray, how are you?
All right, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Ray, you've got a chance, as we've become friends, to see A.J. Toney play. There was a prime example right there, the 10-yard run. How do you describe a guy like A.J. Toney?
To me, he definitely have the it factor. Just off a couple plays that I've seen, he had 3 catches already, well, 2 catches, and just making the first people miss and doing things like that is just showing that he have something he can take to the next level and be great at.
All right, so we'll go back to your high school days. You're from right there in Cleveland, and you played at a very special high school with a lot of talented players that not only yourself but maybe remind you of an A.J. Toney.
For sure. Growing up in Cleveland with our high school, we had a lot of people who went to our high school who was so great. Every day we played with the top people in the country, so that made us better every day. So, and I can tell with these kids out here, they working hard and they look very good. And I haven't seen too many schools out here that's really looking this good. I've seen Hoover, but with AJ, I ain't seen nothing like him out here yet, and I love him.
Ted Ginn Jr., it's a guy that you played with, played under his father. Electric player, as Jacorian Wren whiffed on the kick. You don't see that too often.
Nah, not too often.
But you don't see a guy that plays on the defensive line that kicks like Jacorian Wren. But back to Ted Ginn and Coach Ginn playing up in Cleveland and growing up in that program. I mean, there's just special players that have that it factor, and he seems to have that it factor.
Yes, he do.
All right, so it'll be a first down for the Carver Rams. So take us through your college career. You played there at Indiana, there in the Big Ten. Played against some great guys, but your career there at Indiana, man, when you touched the ball, you were a lot like A.J. Toney. People just held their breath.
Yeah, I was a player who every time I got the ball in my hands, I felt like I can score. So I know that as long as I got the fans and everybody behind me and they can keep the electricity going, I feel like at any given time I can take it to the house.
Now, you're not a big guy.
No, not really. Very small.
But guess what? I mean, for the guys like that may feel like they're undersized, but they're incredible athletes, just describe when you were playing, being the smaller guy, what was your mindset going into football games?
I feel like I always had an advantage over people because when they look at a small guy on the field, they always think they can go take the big hit. And when you small and you're fast, you know you can always stay under control and use your speed and use your mobility to get out of certain things.
There's a good look. Vontae Bentley.
He's a big boy.
I tell you what, he is committed to the Clemson Tigers.
Wow.
That says a lot. But Vontae Bentley there in the middle, we saw a great play as he dropped Matthew Young, the quarterback, there for a loss.
It's a big boy.
There's some big boys on that Jackson Olin defense. Young coming this way. He does fire. It's caught. Play will be good for, 4 or 5 yards. It'll be third down for the Rams with 3:45 left to play here in this first half of football. So you're new to the Birmingham area.
Yes, I am.
You enjoying your time here in the South?
I love the South. I think I'll never move again.
Well, I can tell you, the winters here are a lot better than they are in Cleveland, Ohio, my friend.
I would not go back to this north again. Oh, my God. No more Lake Erie.
Pass incomplete. Great coverage by Ahmad Williams, who's had a nice first half of football from his defensive back position. Speaking of Cleveland, hey, the Browns got a win last night.
That was you don't know how that feels. That almost made me shed a tear right there.
I bet it did. What do you think about Baker Mayfield coming in at down 14-0, leading the team back?
Well, we mentioned the it factor, and he definitely have it. I think just with him coming in and just changing the whole momentum of the game and just uplifting the team, like when anytime a player can do that, you know it always can be some things, good things behind it.
Oh, goodness. That, Ray, is Quandarius Robinson. All 6'5" of him. He's committed to play at Auburn. And oh, by the way, he's a junior.
Wow.
He's a great kid, too. What a fourth down plays. He said, no, sir, to Matthew Young. Tracked him down. Wow. All right, Ray. Let's get your prediction from Cleveland. You've seen Ohio State play. Just remember, there's a lot of Alabama fans that listen and watch this broadcast. Ohio State, they're going to contend for the national championship this year?
Yes, they will.
Okay.
Yes, they will.
We probably should have gone with an alias for you. Tank. Saw man. Protection broke down. He's dropped behind the line. A 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Something about high school football, right?
It's always a good thing. It's just a smell in the air.
So I know high school football is very big in the state of Ohio. Certainly I can imagine that it was very big there in Cleveland, Ohio, the big city, and a lot of talented athletes playing at powerful schools in that area.
Uh-huh.
Tank throwing it out to AJ. Spin move.
I love the spin move. He is down.
How about that spin move?
It's electrifying. That was probably my favorite move to use was the spin move. It's fast and you're not losing no speed when you do it.
I use it a lot when I'm playing PlayStation. Minute 49 left. J.O. taking their time here on 3rd down and 11 as Tony joining Tank in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Tony. Why not? A.J. Tony. Tony, he's got a 1st down. He can do it in all kinds of ways. You've seen him punt tonight. He can return kicks. That's obvious. You saw the highlights, made the comments to me. But how about him lining up as a running back?
That just showed that he's a versatile player, and that's what you got to do to show and get to the next level. The more things you can do, the better you're going to be off.
That's Kaysen Jones. Kaysen Jones. He's a freshman. Been impressed with the freshman running back, number 21, Kaysen Jones.
Yeah.
How many times did you line up at running back?
I lined up. I was actually the backup running back. Backup running back and the backup quarterback. I was actually, Emmitt Smith was my idol, so I tried to be like him a little bit.
He was pretty good.
Until I got to high school, and I didn't really grow too much.
A.J. Tony brought down from behind. Should have enough for his 1st down. Maybe not.
He have a lot of patience, too.
Tim Vakakis upset about something. Yeah, he's asking for a measurement. I mean, the football is clearly past the 25-yard line. And the 1st down marker is at the 25. He had 45.1 left, and Jackson Olin would like to put some more points on the board.
I don't think the ref wanted to get into it with him.
If the ref would just take the time to walk over and look at where it is. Goodness gracious. Just wait for them to move. This is an easy call.
So far ahead. If the players move out the way a little bit, they'll be able to see.
Yeah. You don't have to decide right now. Okay, they're going to move the chains down. We got it right. All right, so it's first down, 45.1 left. The Mustangs working from the 25-yard line of Carver. They have 4 wide receivers. They'll launch at the end zone. Kentrell Calhoun.
Pretty ball.
He got it. How about that?
That's a pretty ball right there.
A pretty ball and the concentration on the catch from Kentrell Calhoun. He's a junior wide receiver who has really stepped up this year and broken out on the scene. Let's take a look at the replay. Watch as you mentioned, the pretty ball that was thrown by Tank. And then the concentration by Kentrell Calhoun to reel it in. 2-point conversion. There's your man.
It's unstoppable.
That's the play on PlayStation. You figure out if I run this with this guy, I'll score every time.
For sure.
A.J. Tony. He's a human PlayStation.
I seen down there they call him Sweet Feet.
They do. .38 seconds left. Well, this crowd loves it. Making some noise. Well, the press box is shaking.
Oh, yeah.
Our monitor is shaking.
Definitely very excited right now.
You see they're looking at the throw and the catch.
That's so amazing with technology, and they're doing that at a high school level.
It's been a long time since this press box has been shaking. Glad you're here for the first game. Witnessing, we're going to call this the earthquake game.
The earthquake.
Incomplete pass from Matthew Young. If you're just joining us, it's Ray Fisher, former Indiana Hoosier standout, Indianapolis Colt. Pete Triantis will be back with us for the second half of football. Nice to get an NFL player's perspective. Watching some great high school football here in the state of Alabama. Second down and 10. Matthew Young. Mustangs pinning their ears back, and Young's going to throw.
Oh.
Chris Hall stripped the football as he brought down Young. Young very slow to get up. There's a wrestle for it on the ground. Jamal Abrams trying to come up with a football. Did he come up with a football? They're going to say no, it's third down. And Roderick Carson, the head coach, all the way out on the hashes.
Need to protect the football a little bit more.
Nice tackle by Chris Hall. Clock continuing to move. 10 seconds left. J.O. back in their defense up. Just going to play some prevent here. Not let anybody get behind them. As Matthew Young certainly capable of throwing it deep. He's got pressure, though, and what a way to end a great first half of football for the Mustangs. Exclamation point. Jacorian Wren. Jamal Abrams back there as well. An electric atmosphere, 28-0. Number 6 over number 9, and this